Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tado Jayamudriye Nastapayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Reading from Srimad Bagavatam, Canto 11, Chapter 2, Text 50. So I welcome for this Bagavatam session. The name of the chapter is Maharaja Nimi Meets Navayogendras. So text number 50 I'll recite. Nakama karma bijanam yasya chetasi sambhavaha Vasudevaika nilaya savai bhagavata uttama. Word by word. Na, never, kama, lust, karma, fruity work, bijanam, on of material hankerings. Which are seeds of fruitive activity. Yasya apum chetasi, in the mind. Sambhavaha, chance to arise. Vasudeveka nilaya. One for whom the Supreme Lord Vasudeva is the only shelter. Sahi, by and indeed, Bhagavatottama, first class devotee. Translation given by Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Ki Jai. One who has taken exclusive shelter of the Supreme Lord Vasudeva becomes free from fruitive activities which are based on material lust. In fact, one who has taken shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord is freed from even the desire to enjoy material sense gratification. Plans for enjoying sex life, social prestige and money cannot develop within his mind. Thus he is considered a Bhagavatama, a pure devotee of the Lord on the highest platform. So in this particular verse it is explained about the Bhagavatottama, about the first class devotee. So the first class devotee will take exclusive shelter of the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord, and he will not have any desire of satisfying his material desires or mundane activities. He will not even opt for the material desires. Material desires may be in the form of different factors. It may have bank balance. One may have the desire of going to Western countries. One may have the desire to go and freak out or spend time with his friends, relatives. One may have desire to expose himself that is a very situated in a high platform in the society, so that he wants to showcase his opulences to his relatives in social activities. So, etc. like that, and he may have desire to have a bank balance. He may have desire to have own helicopter. Like that, so many crazy desires materialistic peoples will have, and he may spend money lavishly for inviting so many celebrities, inviting so many rock stars, or inviting, giving them a lot of air ticket facilities and sponsoring them for social gatherings. Like that, these materialistic people have so many devilish ideas and crazy ideas, apart from leaving the constitutional position of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The constitutional position of the Lord, the constitutional position of the Jiva is Jivera Swarupa Krishna and Nityadas. But a pure devotee, a first class devotee, Bhagavatottama, such type of devotees will always hanker to spread Krishna consciousness all around the world and to be in Krishna consciousness always, and to always take the shelter of literatures like Srimad Bhagavatam and Srimad Bhagavad Gita. And after taking shelter, after thoroughly reading the scriptures, he himself immersed in such type of transcendental literatures, so that he must not have any sort of material desires, not even a pinch of a desire, because he is fully absorbed. Like how if you dip the sponge in the water, no, the sponge will absorb all the water in it. So just if you squeeze it, all the water will come out from the sponge. Like that, he is fully absorbed in the ecstatic pastimes of the lordships, so that he will not have any sort of a time to have even desires in his mind, in his heart. But the materialistic persons wants to have always be situated in a topmost platform of topmost form in the materialistic in the society, and they want to get a very good fame, name, very good position, lot of acres of land, plenty of land, and wants to marry a very good wife, opulent wife, he also wants to get good children, and wants to enjoy or vogue with different types of sense gratifications. So all this, that bija, that kama bija is stuck in his heart. It is deep rooted. I want to enjoy in that way. I want to go to different restaurants every day, different restaurants. Wants to enjoy different tastes of different restaurants. Go with friends, enjoy with them. So you will have deep rooted desires which cannot even removed. Like how we hammer the nail. Sometimes the nail goes very deep inside the wall. You cannot even see there a nail. So if you want to take that nail, you have to break the wall and get it. So it will be so deep rooted. Our material desires are so deep rooted. And some people are crazy of going to US, England and some other European countries, so that they can spend lavishly. And some people, they have desire, they'll go to different islands and they'll enjoy their water games, some sort of sense gratification they'll have in the islands. So it's all ultimately what happens, all this sense gratification, material desires, bank balance, sutapa, the graha kshetra, want to have very big bungalow, so many acres, buy so many acres, very big bungalow, so that he can show off to everyone, to his friends, relatives, to his neighbors, and have a lot of land, a lot of sons, a lot of daughters, and fill the belly with the different sumptuous foods, and ultimately have some disease, and finally he will leave the body without anything, because our this particular type of bhakti yoga will teach you or will make you remind of how to leave this body. Because so many people get this human birth. It is very rare to get this human birth. After getting human birth, coming to the point of Krishna consciousness is very rare. Manushyanam sahasresu kaschid jagati siddhaye. So out of so many thousands, only one will get. Out of so many thousands, only one will come to Krishna consciousness. One will understand about Krishna consciousness. Among them, there is only one who knows about Krishna very well, and he will definitely go to the kingdom of God. So it's so difficult to get the ticket booked in reserve to reserve the ticket in Goloka Vrindavan, unless or otherwise you take extensively the shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord. Whereas the materialistic persons or abhaktas or asadhus will always book ticket to the kingdom of hellish planet, the highway to a hellish planet. They book a ticket to go to the hellish planets. So in Bagavatam also it is stated that Janasya mohoyam aham maneti. Intoxicated by these objects of material illusion, the conditioned soul becomes madly convinced that he is the center of universe and that everything existence has been created only for the personal sense gratification. So this in Bhagavatam it is stated that Janasya mohoyam aham mameti. He says, I, me and mine, everything is, I am centered, I am focused in everywhere, in everything. So it's mine, it's my son, my daughter, my wife, my occupation, my business, my society, my bangla, my car, everything is my. It's my centered. So if you become my centered, then when you are going to become Krishna centered, when you are going to invite Krishna in your activities, unless or otherwise Krishna is centered in our activities, there will be always miseries. So that at this point nobody is understanding this point, and nobody is lamenting, nobody is contemplating on this. They think only sense gratification is the prime factor, is the foremost factor, and nothing else. But you cannot make desires zero, but you can dovetail the desires so that those desires should be in such a way that to fulfill the desires of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. You should be obedient to the Lord. You should mold your life in such a way that Krishna is pleased in all your activities. And in all your activities, you should take the shelter of Supreme Personality of God. Nothing should be for us. Everything should be for His satisfaction, for His happiness, for His contentment. So that's the main criteria here in this. Bhagavatam says that the Uttama devotees, Bhagavatam devotees will always focus on Krishna-centered activities, Krishnaized. They will fully get infected in those transcendental activities. So some people they want to become a very good politician, they want to get a very good name and fame from the people, and ultimately what happens, because the Lord is not in the center, so ultimately the people whom they elect him, finally they throw him to the beach, they throw him to the remote places where nobody can help or nobody gives shelter to him. Ultimately his name will be vanished from everywhere. So that will be the plight of the different types of politicians and different types of powerful people. So that is also one type of sense gratification. So the Krishna conscious movement is strenuously endeavoring to inform the earth's suffering living entities of the serious need for brain in human society. So the Bhagavatatama people or Bhagavatatama devotees will give clear cut or they give clarity to the people who doesn't have proper brains, or who doesn't know how to take the decisions properly in different circumstances, when the things get reversed. So the duty of the Vaishnava or Bhagavatam is to guide them, to mentor them in different dimensions, and that happens only when you distribute the literatures like Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Chaitanya Charitamrita, or you go on distributing the you start preaching to them about this Krishna conscious movement. Then only they'll become happy, and they can have a very good blissful life in their future. Hare Krishna.